going on?
There you are. Did you get to speak to your mom?
Yeah, she got it.
Yeah, we're live now.
Nice.
I'm glad your mom got it. That's cool.
So what are we discussing here?
Well, we're waiting for PD to stop by because she's gonna be reporting in on the fun show, but maybe she's still there.
I don't know. I've never heard of this fun show before until now, and all these coins are coming out with that with that logo and stuff on it. It's a little bit too much, I think. It's not a
And
beautiful logo either.
well, I think they have it every year, right, Siren? They have a big gathering in Florida. All the coin people come and
Well, I mean, but yeah, we heard like A&A and stuff like the Chicago show or
mhm.
Long Beach. But
Limited edition silver proof set. Oh, is that the ATB coins? Oh, wait, no, it was the it had all the different coins like the Kennedy and a bunch of other things, right?
I'll show you. I'll show you some rare coins. How come everybody's so talkative tonight?
Yeah, we just don't have enough people today. To be determined, limited edition silver proof set 2014. To be determined, what we got here, Al? Oh, your sovereign coin. Not coming in well. It's like very low res.
Still?
Yeah.
Hold on. Is that better, Mr. V?
Not really. A little better, you know.
All right.
Still the same.
All right, let me do this.
No, it could be something else, Siren. Google hasn't been friendly this week.
Ah, finally.
Hey, there you go, Silver Bear. Welcome. You having problems getting in too, huh?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I couldn't figure it out.
Yeah.
Is it still the same?
Maybe a tad better. It's not like the way usually, full HD, but we can make out the horse and the guy on the horse, so it's better now, yeah. The queen looks all right. Siren says it's back to normal.
All right, nice. Oh, it's like that now. New releases. Marshall coin is coming out. Goddesses of Olympus are coming out.
Yep. But that's later in the end of the month.
Yep. I'm gonna get me one of those the snake coin.
What snake coin?
The one that just came out from the Perth. The one with the Opal series.
Oh, yeah, I saw that, yeah. But I know the snake coin that I really like was your colored coin, the one you showed us recently.
The proof.
Yeah, that looked very realistic. Is that the ancient coin?
No, that's a coin that I got as a gift from Del Rugby.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So who's buying pandas?
Not me.
Not me.
Come on, not even one? You don't think it's going to turn enough people off that it might be in good demand later on?
Well, we heard from Salivate that it's not actually 1 ounce. It's less than 1 ounce.
Correct. It's .99 of an ounce. But he also weighed 2 today, and one of them kept coming out an ounce.
All right, so it's just a fluke.
Well, I mean, there could be more that. I mean, it could be. I mean, it might be right, but wouldn't that cause more people to turn off from it, and then you'll have lower mintage? That's what I'm saying. And since pandas, people collect them, and what if they go back to the regular 1 ounce next year with the cereal mark and everything? Would that not make this even more of a collection?
Depending on how low the mintage is, yeah. Like if it's 50,000 mintage, hell yeah. You know, like anything under that for a bullion coin.
I don't know, I might get like 1 or 3.
1 or 3, not 1 or 2.
Let's either 1, 3, 5, 10, or 20, right?
Yeah. Maybe we'll get another, you know, like a sheet or something and split it.
Yeah. If we get like
8
5,
million?
6 people.
Where do you get 8 million?
That's how much they mint every year, right?
So if you buy a monster box of pandas, do you get it in the sheet or do you get a box?
You get a sheet.
Oh wow.
Sheets in a box, though, right?
Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool. What color is the box for the pandas? Tan.
Chinese red.
Yeah, it should be red. What a color to take. Yes, show us, Simon. Show us. No, they're not all guaranteed underweight. That's funny. Brian, they weighed it with the shrink wrap on it. That's what they did.
Exactly.
Yeah. What we got here? All right, let's click on this. Oh, look at that.
Huh.
Tan, yeah, and you got a whole sheet, bunch of sheets in there. Okay. I never seen that before.
If you get them graded, you're guaranteed to get it 1 ounce, right?
I don't know.
Well, no one can check it.
Yeah, well, technically, yes.
Right.
But I don't even know if the slab is going to say 1 ounce on it. It might just say, you know, MS70 or, you know. Silver Bear, how frequently do you visit your local coin store? They don't say 1 ounce typically, they just name, okay.
Oh, I usually go in there every couple weeks.
Couple
Check
weeks?
it out. Yeah.
Do they usually have good stuff or usually dry?
Well, there's 3 of them in town. The one guy, he just has he just buys and sells bullion, and so he has whatever he ends up with for that week. He might still have there, and I'll dig through the boxes of stuff. And at the end of the week, he takes it in or whatever. Then the other place is an actual coin shop where they'll grade stuff for you, and
oh, cool.
They have more of your like they're gonna have more of your like old time coins, and then the other place is kind of like metal detecting and bullion, and
okay.
And they have safe deposit. What?
Safety deposit. They got like 3 different kinds of local coin store. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a pretty good variety. there's a coin show coming up too this month, so I'm pretty excited about that.
Coin show?
Yep.
Nice.
The one shop I like the most is the one where I get the Canadian silver dollars, and he's been there so long he'll just have like a bucket sitting on the floor with stuff in it. He's like, he goes, just dig through it. I'm like, all right.
That's kind of cool, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
You may find nice goodies in there.
Oh, I have, yeah. Yeah.
A chop mark? What is a chop marks, Al?
It's just a local jeweler or someone would make a mark on a coin to identify that it's been checked.
Checked as for what, like weight?
Weight, gold, purity.
Hold on. If I can get it to focus. There we go.
See it right under his chin?
Yeah, I see it.
Oh, yeah. Huh.
They did a Hassan chop on him. How big is that? Like a nickel size?
What, the coin?
Yeah. It looks bigger than a dime.
It is bigger than a dime.
Let's see if we can get that in focus. Wait, they both have the same side?
What the heck?
No, I'm just giving you, I'm still showing you the first side.
Okay.
Trying to see if I can get it closer so you can see it. So pretty cool mark.
It's not like that noticeable.
Oh, it is. I mean, if you look at it with a, what do you call it?
A loop?
With a loop, yeah.
Huh.
Ooh, I like. Focus. There we go. Is that a 1911?
Yeah.
How come that one's not in the airtight?
I just got it.
Oh, okay. You could put it in your tube.
Nah, I think I'm going to put that one in there tight.
Because it's a rare coin?
Well, I just want to see. I'm trying to figure out where that chop mark was made or who made that mint mark on it. I mean, they make so many restrikes here of it and across Asia. I think this was in Singapore. The mark looks familiar to something like the Singapore mint might make. So that would be really interesting.
So this is a restrike that you're showing here?
No, it's not. But that's why there's a mark on there. If it was a restrike, you'd have a 21K on it somewhere. And otherwise, also, the color would be a little bit off. And it'd be way much brighter, more yellowish in color. Also, the restrikes are 21K. Not 22.
All right. I think it looks like everybody's watching a football game. A close game going on right now. See if there's any questions or comments from the Oh, we got a whole bunch of people.
All you have to do is go to your Google page, go onto the top where it says the profile, hit on it, wait until it comes up, hit Hangouts, and then you should see Silver Siren having a hangout. Click on that, you'll get in.
Yep. Ladies taking over. I'll be back.
All right. So what you been up to, Silver Bear?
Oh, nothing much. Just raising the kids.
Getting back on track.
Yeah, get back on track after the holidays. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Trying to look for a different job. Getting tired of the one I'm at, so that takes time out of your day.
Yep.
How about yourself?
Just basically trying to get back into it.
Yeah.
Everything just comes at once, it seems, so by next month we should be all right.
Yeah.
Just can't wait for this month to finish already.
Huh. So is all you collect is gold, or do you buy any silver?
90% of my collection is gold.
Gold, yeah.
10% is silver.
Excellent question, huh? Don't be deceived. I think she's picking on you again.
Yeah, that was my New Year resolution that lasted 3 days.
Oh, that's funny. What, to just do gold?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, once I got my first piece of gold, I was like, wow, I can see the fascination with it. Looks pretty good.
Look, gold is
Go ahead.
Gold is nice because of the dream or the connotations that it carries with it. But to be honest with you, the beauty's in silver.
Yeah.
I mean, the shiny coins, even the colored coins, it's just a whole different thing when you have it on silver than when you have it in gold. Even platinum is not the same as silver.
Really? Huh.
Yeah. There's just, I mean, it's just the shine that's on it. It's just, I don't know, there's just something about it.
Yeah.
But with gold, even if it's ugly, it's gold. You know what I mean? It's gold.
Right.
So and when you hold weight of gold in your hand, that's when you're like, wow.
Yeah, that is kind of amazing.
You know what I mean? Because when you put weight in silver down, you're just like, this is gonna break my back now, and I still don't have anything.
Right. Huh.
When I said I have 10% of my things is in silver, I don't mean by, physical weight. It's by price.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'd like to do more of it, but I always end up about the only thing I can really pick up at one time is about a 10th ounce, and I don't really feel like saving the money for it,
Well, look, they always have amazing offers that you just have to. If you're going to be picking up fractionals, my advice is to save it up, and every 3-4 months, you might be able to pick up a purchase where the premiums are so low that it's worth it.
Yeah.
And there's always a deal. I mean, if you look around, there's always a deal. As long as you're not too picky with what you get, at the end of the day, it's gold.
Right.
But you can literally pick up almost something on a monthly basis for a really low premium.
Yeah, I think this
And
year I will
sometimes
get
you
more.
get lucky. I mean,
Yeah.
I've seen Siren get lucky on a couple of times when she bought a couple of 1/10s.
Nice.
And it's also better to buy the fractionals off people that you know, like, you know, fellow YouTubers or something, because they sell it at sometimes, especially when they want to get rid of stuff, they sell it at a lower premium than you'd buy it.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind. This year I'm probably going to look into more platinum and gold.
The only thing I tell you about platinum before you do anything with it, I mean, I just have 1.5 ounces of platinum, and I just recently started with it. Go to your local coin shop and see if he'll buy it from you, and at what price he'll buy it from you, and then make the decision whether you want to buy it or not.
That's a good point, yeah. It's good advice. What's up, CCG? He's got to get settled in first before he...
Don't ask him what was for dinner.
Oh, no, don't ask. Yeah. Chicken. He had chicken for dinner.
That's pretty unusual, CCT.
You prefer camel? Camel for dinner. Nice.
I guess he's not at home, or he would have showed you the box.
They're trying to get somebody to come in.
So what do you think about the prices recently? Especially how it ended this week.
Yeah, it ended a little bit higher than I thought it would. We're at 1662 for silver.
At 1,222 for gold.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me refresh.
I think it might be. I think it'll probably be a small rally until February, and then we'll see another dip.
Yeah, I think it's going to dip down a little bit more. Yeah.
But I don't have a crystal ball like some people I know.
Right. I don't even check it anymore. It is what it is, Yeah. I look every once in a while.
Well, it's kind of like similar to when you go grocery shopping nowadays. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it is because you don't notice it until, you get home, and maybe sometimes you look at it like, oh, hey, that's a bit cheaper than what that was. Oh, wait, this is getting a little bit more expensive than it was.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I noticed some things like recently just because I was checking. I was like, oh, man, groceries have really gone up. I hadn't noticed. My wife kept trying to tell me, but I didn't notice until I really sat down and looked at it.
Your groceries are going up for you guys?
Yeah.
Huh. I was at the store last night and noticed that a lot of them were cheaper, which kind of surprised me.
A lot of the things are getting, especially like fruits and vegetables, are getting more expensive.
Yeah. Yeah, it took a while for diesel to go down where I'm at. It stayed at like 435 till about the end of December. I was like, dang. And then all the reports were saying that it was like down at like around 350 or so everywhere else.
Apparently now it's under $2 in some places, isn't it?
For diesel?
Well, I don't know for diesel, but for like regular fuel.
Yeah.
Especially the areas near or close to Texas.
Yeah. Our gas prices are pretty decent here, but for some reason it just took, the diesel is where your cost cutting comes in for like products and stuff. I mean, that stuff's expensive to ship. So I always watch that. Silver Siren, you're saying it just gas just hit $2 where you're at? Dang. Huh. $24K, are you in the States or are you?
No, I'm in the Middle East.
Okay, that's what I thought. I wasn't sure. What would gas be where you're at in U.S. dollars?
You really want to know?
Sure, man.
96 or 92?
I don't know, like octane? Hang on, baby.
Yeah. 96 octane or 92?
92.
30 cents a gallon.
Wow. And that's like U.S. currency?
Correct.
Holy cow. That's pretty good. Hang on, I got my daughter wants something. Go ahead and talk.
No problem. Our monetary system is linked to the dollar, and we have to sell our oil in dollars. So our money is linked to the dollar. So that's why I can give it to you.
Oh, okay, I see.
It doesn't go up, it doesn't go down. It's always linked to the dollar. So if the dollar goes up, our money goes up. If the dollar goes down, our money goes down the same way. So.
Yeah. Oh, we lost people. Sorry,
if you've never bought, Simon's asking a question. If you've never bought gold before, what do you start with? You start with whatever you like. That's what I would do. That's how we usually start. Start with something you like. Go after a lunar year maybe that you like, go pant, whatever. But if you're looking for it as just like a savings plan or something, you get the cheapest thing that's available, whatever is there. Don't be picky. It really depends on what you want to be out of it. And people change, by the way. Like I started off trying to be something, ended up being something else completely. So you don't know where the journey takes you.
That's a good way to put it.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I started out thinking I'm going to be a collector. And then found that, stacking is a nice thing because it's savings. Mm-hmm. And then enjoyed flipping at the same time to reduce premium. So you can't really link yourself to one thing. It's everything.
Right.
But the collector in you is always there because you hate to sell anything. You even trade it, you know?
That's true.
And that's the other problem is if you start, I don't know, I mean, I just found it, but if you start having everything in coins and, numismatic stuff and all that stuff, you're going to really have a hard time trying to sell it. Not because you're not going to get the price for it, but because you don't want to sell it. You put all that effort and stuff to go after it and looks, you don't want to sell it. What if it's like a pamp buyer? No problem.
Only at the right price, Al.
Even at the right price, Mr. V, you're still going to, something in your heart's going to be like, Whereas if it's a bar, it's a bar. I could always replace it, right? Give me a good price, I'll sell it to you. I can get another one tomorrow.
Yeah, if you have a nice collection, whatever it is, and it's hard to get, it's like, people might offer you double or triple the money, but, that's the only one.
Right.
Don't even think of it that way. Think of you have to sell and someone's trying to give you spot for it. No. You know what I mean? Like, can I sell something else first?
That's the beauty of the 10-ounce OPM bar. Easy to replace, and they're cheap.
I mean, that's when you start thinking,
Yeah. Mr. V, what are you gonna collect this 2015?
Maybe the Lunar Series 1.
Okay.
Maybe. I mean, I don't even have all of the Lunar Series 2. But like if there's coins that come up at the right price,
right.
Maybe I'll pick up one or two. But,
so you'll be on the lookout for that.
Yeah, maybe for that, just for collection purposes, and I'll still get some of the nice pandas and a bunch of other stuff that tend to come out, but I probably want to focus in on more of the coins that have very good flip potential, whether it's within 1-2 months time frame or 6 months or a year. I prefer to buy those coins rather than bullion, because the bullion is just based on spot price.
Right.
And I have a decent amount of bullion already. I mean, I'm sure I could have more, but I think I'll focus my efforts on those.
On collecting rather than bullion.
Some collecting, but more flipping. Like.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah. Even with those coins that you want to flip, like Al was saying, if it's like a limited mintage of 1,000 or 500 and they're pretty hot and you can't get it, it's like, maybe I don't want to sell it. That always comes across.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's one thing I will avoid, Siren. I will probably be avoiding a lot of the RCM bullion that tend to get spots. Any bullion that has potential.
All bullion's getting spots.
Yeah, but RCM's notorious for those, right? So.
Yeah.
.5 lunars, yeah. Those half-ounce lunars, whether it's the goat or the snake, like you can buy them for like $15, give or take a buck or two, and then like later on you can sell them for double.
Well, I think this year I'm going to go for the Lunar Series. Just
1 and 2.
Probably just 2 for right now.
You have like the dragon, snake,
Nope.
horse, and goat.
I just bought my first one this year. So yeah, I was just busy collecting other stuff, but nothing really appeals to me right now except for the Lunar Series and stuff. I'll probably still get the British Lunar Series because it's new.
Oh, the horse, and then they have the sheep that has like the shrimp horns.
Yeah, their artist is a little bit too artsy, I think, sometimes for the designs.
How about the Britannia with the lunar privies? You want those or not really?
On the rim or on the edge?
Yeah.
I probably might pick something like that up, but it's not like on my list really. I would have picked them up when they were having that deal, but I didn't want to buy a whole roll,
Yeah. I think the most they made you buy was 10. I mean, the minimum was 10, and then you could have bought more.
Oh, I see.
I think I have a roll of those, but half of it's going to a buddy of mine, and we got it, and we're like, I think we should not break the seal.
Right.
So we'll just keep it in the tube and not break it. And I'm like, all right.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, I think those were made by a company, and the British Mint and that company kind of parted ways, and they're not going to make those anymore. Is that right?
Oh, really? I didn't know about that.
I'm just guessing. I think that's what it was.
So they're not going to make any more lunar privy coins?
On the rim. Anyway. Oh. Yeah, and I think that's why they're trying to unload them all.
I see.
So.
Interesting. That might actually put some value later down the line.
I thought of that too, but man, the mintages on them are just huge.
Yeah, like 300,000 or something.
Oh, you know what I did find out though, and this is one of the reasons I keep bringing up the Johnson Matthey generic bullions.
Yeah.
They sold their refining company to a company in China, and they're getting into the pharmaceutical business, and they're not doing precious metals anymore.
Right. I heard of that.
So I thought scooping up as many of those as I could for, because I mean they're kind of like going out like in a way. So
I guess you want the vintage JM bars.
The old ones, yeah.
Good price, yeah. I think I have one of them.
What's up, Jack?
Jack D's here.
What's up? So we're live again.
This is hard to do a hangout trying to watch a football game at the same time.
I know. I have to go over there back and forth. I just went over there briefly and I saw them score, so I'm like, oh.
I didn't even see them score. That's why I'm mad now.
Oh, the Malcolm Morris score.
Well, the problem is my whole house is a Cowboys fan.
Really?
All my brothers, my sister, everybody's a Cowboys fan in my house.
Oh.
I was the odd one out. Wow. You see that, Mr. V? What?
Hey, Lady Liberty finally made it. Hello.
Yes, I did. Finally. Took forever. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we hear you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can't see my camera. You can't see me because I have it covered up on my laptop. I don't have a webcam.
Oh, you could.
I have it covered. I have it covered so you can't spy on me.
You can actually turn the camera off if you go on the top to see a little video camera icon.
Yeah. You want to see my icon instead? There you go.
There you go. That's
fine. Better? You guys like that better?
Gold. We like gold.
Finally, it took forever to get on. This is crazy.
Is it a bad connection problem? Like Silver Bear was saying, it was taking forever to get in.
Well, what I do is CCT and Silver Siren sent me an email and with a link, but then I clicked to join and it had my real name and my real email address, and it didn't give me an option to switch to my Silver community name. So I was like, oh, what's up with this? And kept playing around with it. Finally it worked. I don't know what happened, but it showed up on the bottom. It's like, okay, I'll join now.
Oh,
so
cool.
It was nuts.
I still haven't figured out how to do that, so I made a separate account but use the same avatar.
Oh, as far as a separate email account just for silver, just for all this stuff. Yeah, I probably should do that.
I have one for just doing the Hangouts and the rest for YouTube, you know.
Right. I'll have to do that after. I have to check that out for sure.
Yeah, I have to figure out how to do the labor, like the way you have Lady Liberty Stacker and Silver Bear got his. I might be able to do Mr. Vegeta, but I never figured it out. It just like I couldn't figure it out, so I gave up and made up this one.
I went into my Google Mail.
I can do a tutorial for you for $4.99.
I went into my Google Mail and changed my name there to Silver Bear. So according to Google, my name is Silver Bear. So that was the easiest way to do it.
Now, does that show up in your regular email to all your friends that don't know you do this in the real world?
Yeah, they don't have no one has my real name to my email address.
Okay, so I mean, somebody you know in the real world you email, and you'll show up as Silver Bear at your regular Gmail address. Then is that how that works?
Yep, pretty much.
Oh, yeah, they would kind of question mine. They think, where did that come from? And then they blow my cover. I don't know if that'd work for me.
Well, you get a little note that says people in the real world aren't really named this. So.
I know. I just have to think of. I'll just create another email account. Google, I think, gives a lot of memory for that. I think 16 gigs, something like that. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I see you picked up some Lunar 2 goats.
You talking to me?
Yeah.
Yeah, got 3 2 ounces and 2 horses, 2-ounce horses. I should have gotten more, but I thought, well, that's enough to get started. They're nice.
And you got the goat Privy Kook. You got.
Yeah, that was a trade. Insecurity helped me with that one.
All right, and
so
then
you gotta get rid of some of this stuff.
You got the 2014 Libertad, BU and proof.
I've got the 20. I hear an echo now. 1 ounce BUs, and then I've got. I don't have. Yeah, and then I've got the Libertads fruit set, the 5-coin fruit set.
Okay.
And then I've got the 2014 2-ounce proof. And then I've got 7 5-ounce BU pieces.
Wow.
And
you went big on these.
I kind of like the Libertads, so there you go.
All right.
Yeah. I don't know how many. I don't think I'm going to buy any more 14s, but if silver takes a plummet, I might, if they're still available.
Right.
Yeah, that's the problem, though. If you wait for silver to come down too much, you might not have, the things might not be in stock. Then what are you going to do? It doesn't matter.
Yeah, you have to go get whatever is available. Even if spot does go down, you would have to just get the ones that are available to you.
I know, exactly. So it's a tightrope to walk sometimes.
Now, are you a long-time stacker, or have you started this recently?
No, I just started in September.
Oh, wow. Very new.
Yeah, I'm brand new. I mean, I don't have a lot of the older stuff, a lot of the older coins. I don't know that much about them. You don't want to get duped. You don't want to buy too many Morgans and get, there's a lot of fakes out there, and that's why I kind of stick with the government stuff, at least for now. But I'm trying to learn as I go along. So.
Yeah, you can talk to Al. You can talk to Brian. Al is like more gold guy, but like Brian is into the ATB coins, U.S. Mint stuff.
Yeah.
Jack here is more into the Perth Mint stuff. Siren knows a whole bunch of everything.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But she doesn't like to talk on these, huh?
Oh, she had an accident when she was little. She slipped and bit her tongue off.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Don't go
Yeah,
there.
I'll be right back, guys.
Funny.
Yes.
Hey, all right. She makes noises.
PD is here. Hello, Nana.
Ah, look who's here, PD. 1, 2, 3, 4. We almost have a full house.
Yeah, you made it.
Yeah. CCT. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
That's all right.
I'm not sure what happened, but it finally, LLS showed up at the bottom of my screen finally. So.
That's all right, 24K. I really should be doing other things. I just dropped in quickly to say hi to everyone. Hi, Silver Bear. Hi, PD.
What's up, CCT?
Jack, Brian, 24K, Mr. V,
Hello, CCT.
and of course not forgetting Siren.
Of course, she's the host.
A hostess with the mostest.
Yes. If I had a hostess Twinkie cupcake, I would give her one.
Yeah.
Siren, I need a table for 3.
I need some painkillers. I've got a headache now.
Probably thanks to me, right, CCT?
No, I've been multitasking.
Oh, that'll do it every
It's been a
time.
busy evening.
Oh,
That's
it's right.
right.
Oh my gosh, it's like 20 to 9 or 10 where you're at.
It is, yeah.
It's in the evening. Yes. We forget about that.
That's all right. I was chatting till 2 a.m. this morning. Yeah. Yeah, it's all your fault. Sorry.
We all know that.
Won't be the
It's always
first
our
time.
fault.
Yes, I saw that.
What you talk about?
The electron
George. What, George? Thief. Well, 0.5 Eagle. Where's Georgie Poo Pie? Get him in here. George. Hey, George.
Where's my mate Ray? Has he disappeared?
I don't know. I reached out to him. I haven't heard anything.
It is PD. Is no one going to share that then? The link?
If
Wait.
we must.
Well, she's posted it, but she didn't screen share it. You want me to screen share it, Sarah, and see that no one else is going to do it?
Do we need to screen share it or not?
Yeah, go on then.
Are we screen sharing?
Yeah, we're screen sharing.
All right, go ahead.
No, you're screen sharing, not me.
Oh, I'm screen sharing. Who's on second?
Just get on with it, will you?
There you go. How's that?
Ew.
Oh my.
Preferably a little bit longer, so we can all see what a milk spot looks like.
Well, that's what a milk spot looks like.
Oh.
Under electron microscope.
Oh, of course.
There you go, Lady Liberty. If you click on 24K's screen, you'll be able to see the...
Oh, here it is. Okay. Thank you, CCT.
My pleasure.
Was it you that made the video how to remove those? Was it you?
Oh, lots of people have done those.
Yeah, I thought I saw yours. Very effective. Oh
Well,
my.
apparently, if you read this thread, they tell you not to remove the milk spot because there could be an indentation below it.
Yeah.
Oh, where if you ever had had a jeweler's loaf or something, they could see a scratch or damage on the coin.
Yeah.
Well, apparently, it's not just a scratch. I mean, I don't mind the scratch. Apparently, that you can actually could be indentation.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
But, of course, the big but is who would buy, you know, at full price, a coin covered in a massive milk spot?
All of us in here. We do it every day.
Where you buy and they develop afterwards. Shortly afterwards.
You're telling me none of you here have bought a brand new coin that came to you with milk spots on it? Come on. You've never gotten a roll of anything with 1 or 2 coins in it that had milk spots.
But not huge ones, like I had.
Wait, but yours was graded. I mean, I don't know how you'd get rid of that. I mean, that's a one of a kind.
Exactly.
That's low mintage. I mean, I wouldn't have gotten rid of it. I think you made a mistake. I wouldn't have done that.
And Siren obviously sent us back.
What happened there? All right, Siren, it's okay, Siren. It's okay. Siren, it's okay, Siren. We don't need to hear your voice anymore. That's fine. No, Siren, it's okay. It's okay, Siren. Yeah, we'll just read your chat. We're fine with reading your chat.
There's a helium leak somewhere.
I told her not to sniff that helium balloon.
This is what happens when you live in a hot air balloon.
Funny. Dear, oh dear. Yeah, this Google thing is not great because I couldn't even see the Hangout on my Google page. I don't know. They've messed up big time, I think. Yeah,
Try right-clicking reload.
Yeah, reload PD. See if that'll help.
Right-click and reload.
No, you definitely can't script that. Talk to us, PD. Go on, talk to us.
Is it?
There you go.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
we hear you.
It's telling me I've got a terrible error, but if you can hear me, I'll tell you the story.
Yeah, we hear you fine now.
Okay. Yeah, so I took for those who don't know, I had a PR70 ultra high relief silver lunar dragon coin that developed the most god awful spots I've ever seen on it, to the point where it actually damaged the finish on the coin. So instead of taking it to PCGS, I just took it to Amex at the fun show, and they were actually real sympathetic, and they're going to try to get me my money back. Unfortunately, it was Saturday, and they couldn't confirm that with the business office. But they took all my information, and they're going to call me on Monday. And they said since I brought it there, they would send me a shipping label to return it. So I think they're going to help me out.
Yeah. Well, hopefully so.
Yeah, they were pretty sympathetic, and yeah, I was actually pleased with the way they responded. So hopefully they'll just take it off my hands.
If they do that, they win us. They win a lot more people over. Hopefully,
yeah, I should take some pictures of it and then actually do a video if they're nice enough to take that back for me.
Yep.
Yeah, as a thank you, because I mean it's been well over a year. I mean it's been like a year and a half. So.
Right.
And I said I would gladly take just a credit, which is the same thing as giving me cash, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm pleased. I'm gonna have to redo my Google because it's all messed up now. So that was the story.
Yeah, tell us about the fun show, PD.
Okay, I think Google's okay. So tell me if my mic messes up again.
I'll tell you what
the fun show.
I'll tell you what to do first, PD. Try adjusting your bandwidth. Try adjusting your bandwidth.
Oh, band. Help me out, guys. How do I do that?
All right, go to the top.
Go
all the way to the top. See where the camera is?
Yeah.
Right next to it, there should be a bandwidth. Click on it and bring it all the way down. What is it on right now? Is it on 1 bar, 2 bar, 3, or 4?
It's either all 4 or none, so I'm guessing it's on all 4. Limit bandwidth. Okay.
That's it.
Just limit it down to 1 or something, and then you'll be fine.
Okay, I see. Yeah, I got it down to 1. How's that? Is that any better?
Yeah, you're much better now. Much better.
You guys are pros.
Yeah, Siren teaches us well.
Yeah, she knows everything. Okay, so yeah, the show is great. I actually didn't buy a lot, but I did go ahead and get the panda, the special panda, although I wasn't in love with it. Honestly, it's not the best design they've ever put out. Since I go to the fun show twice a year, the coin actually meant something to me. But other than that, I wasn't very impressed. I don't know if it's underweight. It's in plastic, and I'm not going to open it.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying. Did you pay the price that they were asking for, or was it cheaper there?
It was $129. The same as Panda America is selling it for, except no shipping cost. I mean, I got it from Panda America.
Was there a lot of people there buying or selling, or was there a lot of people there or no people there? What was it like?
The show was busier than I expected. Now, how much they were buying, I couldn't tell you. I didn't, for what I was looking for, because I was looking to add to my British Commonwealth collection, I didn't find anything that screamed buy me. So I pretty much bought the panda and bought just a Dutch gilder from the guys who make the Somalia elephants were there, and so they had a big display, and they had a bunch of European gold, and I bought that. That's all I bought. So I didn't spend a lot of money. I don't know. I'm sure there were other people spending lots of money. Anyway, I didn't hear how the show went. I know the auction went well, and the Heritage auction went really well. And I went to the NGC lunch. That was nice. That's about it. It was a fun show, and there were a lot of people. Yeah, the elephant folks. You know, the German mint.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Sorry.
You're welcome.
I'm watching the football game. Sorry, guys.
Oh my God!
Everybody's watching the football game.
Yeah, of course, the main topic. What have we forgotten? CCT's 1,000 subscriber.
Oh, wow.
Yes, he hasn't done a contest yet. But he will. In a few weeks' time, I've got to come up with something. I've got to come up with a contest, and I've got to come up with a prize. But for anyone listening, I did actually send a little gift out to my 1,000th subscriber, which hopefully
Oh, thanks, CCT. That's nice of you. Where am I getting it?
You're not getting it. You're getting something else.
You mean I wasn't a 1,000 subscriber?
No, you weren't. Yeah, PD.
Can I unsubscribe and then become the 1,000 now? How many do you
It's
have?
already done. It's already over. Finished.
Wait,
Not
but you only have
twice.
if you have 1,000 now and one goes off, that's 999. You're cheating. Cheating.
Anyway, I have sent them a little something yesterday, so it'll be about 10 days, I dare say, before they get it.
I hope it's not a window shopper.
No. So any suggestions of what prize I should offer? Realistic suggestions before you all jump in. Yeah, that's a good one, Brian. Yeah.
I think an ounce of gold. I mean, it's 1,000 subscribers, right?
I'll give you an ounce of gold. Fake gold.
There you go.
I think Brian got it right. I think it should be a CCT T-shirt.
Or one of your destroyed coins.
I've already sent one out to Silverhair.
You're still waiting to do a video on a destruction coin, aren't you?
I am.
Nice.
Yeah. And we have the.
I almost thought it was real.
We have the implements necessary. We just need a dry day when we're not busy, and we'll get round to that. You want the one with the bullet hole, PD? I'm not sure I still got that one. I've got the one that we guillotined in half on the Christmas Hangout. You can have that one if you want, PD. Yeah, and signed picture. Brian's coming up with some really good suggestions here. Yeah, I was really worried about the one I sent to Silverhair because it had, you know, explosive discharges on it, and I was worried that the sniffer dogs would pick it up at customs. Oh dear. But he got it, and hopefully he's going to make a pendant out of it or something equally stupid. Yeah, that's a good one, right? Yeah, bank account number. Yeah, that would be perfectly acceptable because there's naff all in there. Oh dear, someone else with trouble. Yeah, I managed to join without any trouble whether my camera works or it's another thing. Yep. Oh, don't worry, Lady Liberty stuck. You're not the only one that has trouble. Yeah, like Siren said, as soon as we master it, they change something. Yeah, actually, yeah, we could all use the low bandwidth if we didn't have if we're not using cameras. It's only the camera that uses up the bandwidth, isn't it? Yeah. Yes. All right, Silver Bear.
Yeah, we'll see you guys.
Nice to catch up with you.
Later, Silver Bear.
Bye, Silver Bear.
See ya.
Yeah, PD, I helped out Lady Liberty Stacker earlier. We just had a private video call so I could show her what to do.
It's not so bad when somebody shows you how.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's when you don't know anything about it. Yeah. Actually, I can remember some hangout we had. I don't know, was it last year sometime, where everyone was drawing on each other. That was so funny. Drawing moustaches and all sorts of things. Yes, Belang, what are your thoughts for us today?
My thoughts?
Yeah.
On what?
I'd like your thoughts on dog food.
Dog food? I think it tastes terrible. But it's probably better than cat food. I don't know. What wine do you think you would pair with it?
We'd like you.
Maybe it goes better with beer. I don't know.
I should imagine it would go a lot better with beer than a fine wine.
That's great. Oh.
Yes, we'd like your thoughts on precious metals.
Gold to cat food ratio. Never looked at that.
Gold to cat food ratio.
I don't know. I wish the metals would get a little cheaper.
Don't seem to be doing a lot, do they?
No. Well, it's really what the dollar's doing, right? That's the big question.
Right.
We're gonna have an over/under on cat food. I'm wondering if Lady Yellen is actually going to start raising rates.
No PD in storage. We have some PD in storage right here.
Oh.
Did anybody notice that the balance sheet of the Fed has contracted? Yeah, let me see. Just 1 second. I'll see if I can find a nice chart.
Oops.
All right. Found it. Give me a second and I'll share my screen. Everyone see that?
And now?
Well, my computer's grinding to a halt here.
Yeah. Fit to watch.
Okay. So it's up. I can't see any comments. All I can hear is CCT.
I'll have to read out the comments to you then. Is that what you want?
Well, I can't see them. So I don't know what people are So sure, read them out, but could you do it in a funny voice? Try to impersonate the people that are leaving the messages. I'd like to hear that.
Leland, can you explain the chart?
Hey, that was a pretty good impression of PD Ballerina, CCT. I'm impressed.
Well, I tried my best.
It was spot on. Very good. What was the question?
Can you enlighten us on the chart, please?
Enlighten you on the chart. The interesting piece is at the very right-hand side. You see how the Federal Reserve balance sheet, which is basically the monetary base, has been increasing leaps and bounds ever since early 2009? Well, at the very end, it looks like they're actually starting to go the other direction. Now, I don't know if this is a trend that's going to continue, but it looks like they're actually selling assets, retiring some of the money that.
I want to know why they're doing that.
Well, it could be that some of the deals that they made were only short-term in nature, like repo agreements. It could be that they see something scary coming. Or it could be that they've just been talking tough and they have to basically make good on what they've said, otherwise they'll appear weak.
There's another alternative. They're selling it to European and Japanese investors, looking just to get it into the States.
Yeah, well that would be brilliant, wouldn't it? But the scary thing is, if you take a look at all the monetary measures, I mean, I showed everybody how M2 has not been growing over the past few years.
Oh yeah, M1 and M2 went off a cliff.
Yeah, well, and M2 is kind of stagnant, right? But this is M0, so if this starts contracting, we're going to see some pain ahead. So I'm wondering if Lady Yellen has decided that she has to start acting tough, like many of the Federal Reserve governors have in the past when they've taken over the chair position. They've generally always caused an accident at the very beginning of their tenure by acting tough.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be interesting seeing what happens here with prices declining in all assets and seeing if she's actually going to increase rates. If she does, I think we're going to see an Armageddon type moment.
I agree. I just don't see how she can increase rates when we're
My biggest
kinds of credit defaults.
Yeah. I was thinking with the government debt hitting an all-time high and tax receipts at 2009 lows, where do they think they're going to get the tax revenue from to support a rate increase? Where's that going to come from? It's not going to come from jobs, because although there has been more jobs created, the data has revealed that they're actually low-paying jobs. And they're not going to collect it on fuel because the price of oil has come down so much, unless they up the taxes dramatically.
Well, you know, it's interesting. This probably escaped a lot of attention. But one thing that the new Congress has already done is they've put in place a bill. They've approved a bill that will forbid transfers into Social Security unless there is an offsetting cut in some.
Huh?
Come again?
They?
An offsetting cut.
When they've had funding problems in the past in various programs like the Department of Transportation or Social Security, because it's all one general fund, they've been able to transfer money from one pot to another without having any difficulties doing that, and that avoids any kind of short-term pain. But what the new Congress has just done is they've enacted a rule that says that they cannot do that with Social Security at this point unless they cut something else. So what's going to be interesting, I think, going forward, especially if rates rise and they start having problems with tax revenues, is the new Congress may propose that they start cutting certain programs, forcing spending cuts.
That might be a good thing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the alternative is to have a failed Treasury auction. If you have a failed Treasury auction, the dollar's going to take a nosedive.
But why would we have that?
A failed Treasury auction?
Yeah.
Well, pretty simple. Not enough people show up to buy the debt that needs to be rolled over and the new debt issuance.
Yeah, but there's nothing right now indicating that that's going to happen. So I missed something somewhere.
Well, the only thing that was indicating it over the past year or so was the fact that the Treasury was buying $40 billion worth of Treasury bonds every month.
Okay, I gotcha.
And the only reason they were doing that was because there were no other buyers.
Okay, I gotcha. That's the part I had to miss.
Yep.
Thanks.
So I guess we'll have to see if the dollar keeps strengthening and Yellen follows through on some of the things that the Fed board has hinted at. I think what's going to end up happening is the dollar is going to strengthen to the point where we see some major credit failures, and then they're going to have to act and act big time.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of expecting this year.
So who knows? We might be looking at another 2009. Credit failures by who? People that borrowed. Anybody that needs to roll over their debt, including the U.S. Treasury, is going to have to pay the new rates. Right, and it's just going to make the debt harder and harder to pay off. Everybody's very quiet. Is it time to start drinking?
Maybe.
Maybe it's a different discussion.
Wouldn't she just ease into that with higher rates and not just ease into it maybe? A little bit of pain at a time to make it more of a transition?
Sure, it'll be a quarter of a point at a time. But as soon as the banks get wind that they're serious about doing this, they're going to basically anticipate the trend, right?
Yeah.
Once they start raising rates, it's going to change psychology.
What about bank failures?
It's possible. I mean, they just enacted legislation that basically makes the depositors first in line to pay for a credit derivatives failure.
Absolutely. So you shouldn't have a lot of money at the banks.
Yeah.
And you're gonna get your money first. You're gonna bail them out.
Yeah, you've already given them your money.
Oh yeah, look at devaluing the dollar. Well, yeah, I know. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Anything you got there is basically theirs, not yours.
Right.
From what I've seen so far, Yellen seems to be taking more of a page out of Greenspan's book, actually, rather than following Bernanke. I think she realizes how hated Bernanke was, and she's trying to distance herself.
Well, it could be. Well, Bernanke can retire now and write a book about how he saved the system.
Yeah.
Just like the little Keebler elf did.
Did you see maybe, I think it was like 6 months ago or something, that Bernanke actually got denied for a mortgage loan?
Really?
It was yeah, it was in Bloomberg.
Hmm.
You couldn't believe it.
He has that credit? Really?
Hang on, I'll go search for the article.
Yeah, must have been on Zero Hedge.
No, this is Bloomberg.
Bloomberg.
Yeah.
Well, it has
Here
some
we go.
credibility then.
Yeah. Yep. Ben S. Bernanke said the mortgage market is so tight that even he is having a hard time refinancing his own home loan.
Well, Bernanke is not used to tight money.
I'm surprised a guy like that still has a mortgage, actually.
It's you know, I mean, I think things are getting pretty serious. I just saw news that U.S. Steel is shutting down a major tube steel facility down in Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, low demand. I mean, the frackers, I think, have to keep producing because they have a bunch of sunk capital, but they're not going to be investing anymore. So we'll see how long it lasts. Maybe we live in interesting times. What do you call the last 15 years? The pace seems to be quickening, though, doesn't it? Interestinger. You making up words, Silver Siren?
It's interesting how close together bubbles are getting now as well.
Yep.
In the past 15 years, we've had, well, 2 major stock bubbles, a commodities bubble and a housing bubble. That's pretty unheard of.
Well, it's all the same bubble, right?
Yeah, but I mean, it's linked into so many different areas in such a short space of time. It used to be that you get like growth, periods of growth lasting like 20, 30 years, that were fairly organic, and now everyone just seems to be in it for the short haul.
Goldfish. Now, are goldfish worth more than silverfish?
That would actually depend. It would depend on the vintages. And whether it was a high relief or a proof.
I hear there's a silverfish scarcity, and that silverfish are going to go on par with goldfish.
I think you're thinking platinum because they're the same color, but yeah.
No, I heard silverfish. It was people keep posting about it. It's going to go on par because silverfish are so scarce.
I wonder if we get a goldfish then.
Oh. copperfish. Get one of those copperfish rounds.
Good news is you often get goldfish and cat food at the same place.
Yeah.
You can invest in both at the same time.
I just can't understand why the premium on silverfish is so high.
It's because JP Morgan actually have a short position, naked short position on silverfish, and it actually costs more than what they say.
There was a rumor going around that JP Morgan is buying up all the silverfish. The silverfish eagles. I don't think that's true.
I don't think that's true.
Any of you folks hear that? I mean, I was listening to this podcast, I think it was a week ago, and David Morgan was talking about how JP Morgan was buying up all the silver eagles. I was thinking, why the heck would they bother? And where did the information come from?
Doesn't legislation state that they have to buy 1,000-ounce bars, which are all stamped and serial numbered for their inventories?
It's that's an exchange standard.
Yeah.
Right.
I know one reason they might buy silver eagles.
Why is that?
For IRAs.
Now, why wouldn't they buy? But why wouldn't they buy silver lunars? Aren't those guaranteed to go up?
I don't think that you're allowed to put lunars in an IRA.
Uh-oh. Did I say something that got me in trouble?
That could be entertaining.
Yeah. Yes? Going to answer what? Oh! The growth of the channel has changed things. It's making it much harder to respond to all the questions. Yeah. It'll be worth about 5 cents next week, 24K. No, it's real nice. There are a lot of good subscribers that have signed up. They're asking good questions. There are a lot of good conversations, I think, taking part on the channel, and some well-mannered discourse. I mean, we have our fair share of trolls and people that are just plain impolite. But I think for the most part, the people that are on the channel are actually learning and sharing a lot of good information. And so I'm thrilled to see it, but the only problem is it does make it a little bit difficult to keep up with all the comments and answer them all. And I like to do that because I think a lot of people are looking for some help and some information. So is Silverfish watching? Why isn't he joining the chat?
Well, he's only got 5 to 7 years, you see, look.
Oh. Well, tell him that pretty soon he's going to be on par with goldfish. all in gold. That guy's funny. 24K, you don't get along with $50?
No, we're best of friends.
What's that?
We're best of friends.
Are you?
Yep. It's one of my subscribers.
Yeah. Oscar the Grouch.
He's not Oscar the Grouch. He's a subscriber.
Jack, behave, Jack.
You gotta like your subscribers, right?
Yeah, it's funny. Allin, I think, it is one of the only guys I've ever booted from my channel.
Well, look, the thing is, I mean, if you look at how YouTube is run, it's actually best for you when you goes with up and down. The more drama that you can create with your video, or the more thumbs down and thumbs ups that you can get, it actually makes it easier to search. So it's actually better for your channel to get thumbs down, by the way.
Oh, is it?
Really? Huh.
Yep. Go look at YouTube marketing.
Oh, so you probably come up higher in search results, right? Just like Google
because
marketing.
they're considering it that it's engaging, and the more engaging that it is, the more negativity that's left there. It means that people will engage it, so they like that. They're trying to create content at the end. Like, have you ever watched the news? No one watches the news to look for good news, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Same thing.
Well, I should thank the few people that always give me thumbs down.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You should. Dude, I swear to you, I've thumbed down my own video sometimes just as a joke.
Well, it's fun, I noticed that I could put out a 20-minute video and I'll get 4 thumbs down within 3 minutes of posting it.
Exactly. Isn't that just nice?
I'm interested in what Silver Siren thinks is going to happen with the premiums on some of these silver coins.
They're killing me.
To the moon?
Yeah.
Could you imagine if we had to pay the same thing on gold?
Yeah, we've seen it, haven't we, Siren? Prices go up. The more the people buy, the more they push the price up.
Until folks quit paying. I stopped paying. I'll tell you, if premiums were back to where they were back in the early 2000s, I'd be buying again.
What kind of premiums were you paying back then?
It's like 5%.
Yeah, 5% is tolerable.
Yeah.
Especially compared to what we're paying now.
Yeah. Well, I want to buy gold where you are, 24K.
Why?
I would love.
Wait. 1 to 2%. Hold on,
I would love to have 1 to 2% premiums on gold.
You can get spot every day, all day. I'd show them up all the time, from Gainesville to all the other ones. Every single day, there's an offer from one of the dealers for spot price. I can't get spot price, and not for the coins that you can get.
On what products?
You can get it on Gainesville. If you go to Gainesville on their clearance section, they usually have coins there that are spot.
Yeah.
Or even under spot. Yeah. And they do it on a weekly basis. On a weekly basis.
Let's see here. That's interesting.
And it's always, I mean, there's always someone doing something where it's spot, or
Like
really
eBay.
close to spot. Only
Like eBay has the AppMex through eBay has done spot or less than spot, about spot on gold.
Yeah. I don't trust eBay.
Why don't you trust AppMex on eBay?
Oh, AppMex on eBay? That might be different, yeah.
Yeah, AppMex store and eBay's fine. Modern Coin Mart, Silver, Scottsdale on eBay, they're fine.
like the other day, they had the half peso for spot.
I'm seeing it up there for spot now.
Hey, does Gainesville still charge that?
Just wait until next week and check again, and you'll see. I mean, they always have something there.
Do they still have that high shipping charge, Gainesville? It was
Yeah,
crazy.
$14.
It used to be 26 when I started. I've stopped. It was like 26 bucks shipping. Incredible.
Yeah, I'm still hoping gold will get a little cheaper.
That would be nice.
Yeah, it would be.
Possibly lower. 900.
I still remember buying at about 300.
Oh, back in 2000?
Yeah.
I missed the boat then.
It was a nice boat.
Yeah, sounds like it.
That was just the dollar was really, really strong.
Wow.
Maybe that'll happen again if Lady Yellen hikes rates.
Could be.
Yeah, the interest rates can't stay this low forever. And when they go up, it's going to be pretty dramatic, I reckon.
How long have they been zero in Japan?
I don't know. How long?
Well, a lot longer than they've been zero here.
Yeah.